Hey guys, I just wanted to do a little bit of a confessions, a little bit, talk with y'all, fill y'all in on, the latest with me. Um, so I am in a different place in my life than I normally would be. And it's not just with my business, okay? It's me personally, my personal growth, my personal positive energy, my personal everything, okay? So I'm at the point in my life where I don't want to argue with people. I don't want to give off negative energy. I don't want to give off, you know, any problems, pretty much, okay? And with that comes a lot of people that are still in their same place and energy in life, and they feel like they can knock me off that square. But what they fail to realize is that I'm really stuck in my place. I'm really in this thing with the positive energy, okay? And I'm really comfortable and happy with who I am now, okay? Before you might have been able to get me, you might have been able to get me. But now you're not able to get me because that is no longer who I am. You're no longer going to affect me in the ways that you used to affect me, okay? You're not going to be able to dictate how I live my life or dictate how my happiness goes, okay? Because I don't need anyone to be happy. I need me to be happy. And so now that I found my own happiness and my own go-to to keep me happy, it seems like not everyone, let me rephrase that. It seems like there are still some people that want to cause a problem with that. And I'm just not having it. I'm just not. Like, I've come too far. I've been through too much. I'm just not doing it anymore. I'm just not there. I'm not there. And it's like, I guess, hard for some people to understand. But that's who I am. And that's who I'm going to continue to be. I'm not going to say never, because I have been this happy in my life. I have. But it's been a long time since I've been this happy in life, okay? Without having to depend on someone else to make me happy, and not having to say that it's something financial that's making me happy. Because before, me having a job with the city was making me happy. Being a part of something like that was, quote unquote, the thing to be proud of. But in all actuality, it was nothing. And I wasn't truly happy, because now that I'm doing my own thing, I'm truly happy. Like, I can say no to people. I can, go out and do what I want to do. I can go take my kids somewhere and not have to worry about taking off, or worry about whether or not they're going to allow me to take off. If I want to take a vacation, I can take a vacation. If I want to freaking go to my kids' game, I can go to my kids' game without having to leave early or stay late to make up the time that I missed and all of that. Like, all of that comes into play when you're your own boss, okay? And so, for me, that's true happiness, because I've worked all kinds of hours. Like, I've worked 3 to 11. I've worked 7 to 3. I've worked 9 to 5. I've worked 8:30 to 4:30. Like, I've done all of those hours, and none of it compares to me having my own business and being able to set up my own hours and being able to stop when I need to go get my children, or being able to stop if something happens to my children. You know, it's just so many little things that come into play with me starting my own business that's making me so much happier than I was before. And I know that may sound crazy because, you know, sometimes I do work more than 8 hours of trying to create something, trying to post on social media, trying to come up with ideas, trying to blog, trying to do everything under this one little umbrella of 24 hours, you know? So, yes, it does get hectic and it does get crazy, but at the end of the day, it's all worth it. And it's all going towards something better and higher than me just saying that I work for the city. Like, okay, what does that mean? I mean, some people really think that that's something, or they think that they're someone because of that. And that bothers me, but that's on them, you know? But I'm just in a happy place, and I want to stay in this happy place. And of course, it's not all giggles and smiles, and it's not always a good day, of course, because anything in life is not always a good day, and it's not always going to be smiles and all of that. But there are more smiles than there are frowns. There are more good than there are bad. So for me, it's perfect, and I love it, you know. And I never want to go back to the space that I was before. Nope. And the people that's trying to take me there, I'm not feeding into it. You know, I'm giving them the acknowledgement now, but that's all I'm going to give them. That's all I'm going to give them. Because even if I say something to them, that's just feeding the negative energy. That's just feeding the fuel to the fire. I'm not doing it. So what I'm going to do is just let it dry out. Let them figure their own stuff out. Let them find who they are, because that's what the problem is. They don't know who they are, and they don't know how to make themselves happy. They haven't found that happy place yet. I found my happy place. I'm happy with my happy place. And that's all I could say, is that I hope one day that they find their happy place. And I hope that one day they will feel what I feel. And, you know, I'm trying to be that good example for my children, because ultimately my children are watching me. I'm sorry, I thought I saw something on my lip, but it's not nothing on my lip. It's just the lip gloss and the blistex. But anyway, like I was saying about my children, like, I'm the example for them. I'm the person that they're looking to, and to see what a good person is. I'm the person that they're looking at to see what a mother is. I'm the person that they're looking at to see what a wife is. I'm the person that they look at to see what a daughter is. I'm that person that they look at to see what a sister is, an aunt is, a cousin, a friend. You know, all of those things stem from me ultimately. And so I have to be the best person that I can be, not just for myself, but for them. Because I want them to be the best people that they can be. I want them to be the best person that they set out to be, and have that example to go to. Well, I know that my mom did this, this, and this, and that's what a good person is. That's what I want them to see and to do, ultimately. Like, I don't care what they do. They could be whatever they want to be. But I want them to ultimately be a good person. Okay? That's my ultimate goal as a mother. To allow my children to have that example, to have everything that they need to get through life, and to still become the good people that I know they are in their hearts. Because ultimately, they are a part of me. And a huge part of me is a good heart. I'm not perfect. Of course, I've made mistakes. I've done wrong things. I've said wrong things. But ultimately, that's who I am. And ultimately, everything that I've said or did came from a good place with good intentions. You know, it may not have been how the person had wanted me to handle the situation, but ultimately, I did what I thought was right at that moment and at that time. But still coming out as a good person, because I've never done anything intentionally to hurt someone. I've never done anything to intentionally wreck someone's life. Never done that. Never done that, and never will. Because I don't see the progression in that. I don't see how that helps me in any way. Because ultimately, I'm going to feel bad about what I did. I'm going to feel bad that I ruined their life or I ruined something for them, because that's not what I want for someone. Even my worst enemy, like, they have to deal with that. They have to deal with all the harm that they've done to me or the evil that they've done to me. They have to deal with that. They ultimately have to live with those things in them, you know. And that's not what I need to deal with. What I need to deal with is me, and work on me, and figure out things of how I can change me, because ultimately that's who it boils down to, me. Now that may sound selfish, but I'd rather be selfish than to cause someone else harm. I'd rather be selfish and feel good inside than to give someone else payback or revenge or whatever else you want to call it, because it's just not something I want to feel. And I know people say that I'm crazy or I'm too naive or I'm too nice or whatever, but that's been working out for me so far in life, and I want to continue to have it work out for me. You know, and I'm so past what people think and feel about me, because like, at the end of the day, they're not me. They don't have to live with what I have to live with. They don't have to go through the emotions that I have to go through when it comes down to whatever is happening in my life. Like, yes, you can tell me that I'm too this and I'm too that and I need to change this and change that. But when I change that, are you going to be the one that has to deal with the repercussions? Are you the one that has to deal with the consequences after that? No, you're not. So therefore, I can't listen to you and allow you to, what's the word I'm looking for? Dictate to me how I should do things and how I should feel and how I should react. Because for every action, there's a reaction. And every reaction is not going to be a good one from your actions. Okay? So, you know, people may tell you 1,000,001 things, but you can't listen to that. You can't. And I know that sometimes, you know, people do give you good advice. I'm not talking about those people. Those people are 1 in a million. Those people are the people that you hold on to for the longest, okay? Because you know they have your best interests. But the other ones, can't listen to them. Can't. You'll be messed up. You'll be messed up. Messed up. And it's just not fair to yourself. It's not fair to yourself to keep living for someone else. You need to live for yourself, because you're the only one that has to deal with those emotions. You're the only one that has to deal with those feelings. You're the only one to I have to deal with everything that comes from it. Point blank, period. So, as I come to a closing of this video and this rant, I hope you guys will have a great week. Hope you had a great Monday. And I wish that you would continue to follow me. Like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you like. But remember to smile. It's contagious.